expressed on the following program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership.
Phoenix. Brother Mike is back on the radio. Welcome to HardcoreChristianity.com. God love you and God bless you for showing up today, and thank you for your time. Today's Bible study, Amazon.com lust. Today on Hardcore, this you're not going to believe. I've had a lot of radio programs over the years that nobody could possibly believe. I didn't believe in what I was doing. But this one falls into that category, folks. You need to call somebody quick, tell them the radio program's on. This one's nasty. This is Brother Mike. I'm the certified counselor, the professional counselor at the Arizona Deliverance Center. I've been a counselor for, I think, 35 or 37 years. I forgot now. I've been in the ministry for years and years and years. All of our ministry services are available on the website, hardcorechristianity.com. We have a healing room every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. It is remarkably anointed. You wouldn't believe the number of people getting healed and delivered from demons at that healing room, Thursdays at 7. We also have a mental illness healing class, Thursdays at 7 p.m. in the small sanctuary. Please, if you know somebody who's a born-again Christian who's mentally ill, this is their chance to be cured. Send them to that meeting Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. Sister Karen's on the front page of the website. She'd be happy to sell your house for you or list your home. She loves working with born-again Christians. Sign up for a free seminar at the end of April. I'll be at Teen Challenge teaching healing and deliverance here in Phoenix this month, and next month I'll be in Teen Challenge in Tucson doing the same. You wouldn't believe how God touches those addicts. He really loves drug addicts. Send me an email, Mike at hardcorechristianity.com. I will send you a receipt for your donation last year, or I will send you the steps to self-deliverance. It's free. Send me an email. I'll be happy to send it to you. And don't forget about putting in another donation on PayPal. May God richly bless you. Amazon.com lust. Did you see this thing that came out of Reuters? This is unbelievable. Quote, child sex dolls have been pulled from sale by online retail giant Amazon.com after widespread criticism from charities in Britain over concerns of people who use such lifelike dolls may go on to sexually abuse children. More than a dozen child sex dolls were removed from sale, listed by third-party sellers. Quote, all marketplace sellers must follow our selling guidelines, and those who don't will be subject to action, including potential removal of their account, said an Amazon spokesman. Oh, that's nice to know. England's Children's Commissioner Anne Longfield said Amazon should explain how the dolls were permitted to be posted on their website and ensure they cannot be put back up for sale. Quote, such dolls are clearly built for one purpose, and that purpose is a clear danger to the safety of real children, she said. Now listen to this. Here's where we enter the really nuts zone. Quote, Britain allows people to manufacture and own child sex dolls, yet it is illegal to import them. So if you make your own child sex doll and you're using it to have intercourse with, that's okay. But if you import a child sex doll off of Amazon.com, that's illegal. Can you believe that? Opinion is divided over the use of child sex dolls, which have the appearance and the weight and the anatomy of real children. Some charities argue such dolls should be made available on prescriptions from doctors, from psychiatrists, to help prevent people who are sexually attracted to children acting out on their desires. Other people think it will using child sex dolls stimulates the pedophile to want real children. So there's a big controversy over that. Therapists and psychiatrists are actually, believe it or not, leaning that direction for pedophiles, giving them a prescription to order a child sex doll. Absolutely incredible. You say, Brother Mike, you must be nuts. This is not real. It isn't? Okay, go to Amazon.com right now, okay, and put in love sex dolls. Okay, put it into the search bar. And here's one I pulled up. Junie doll. It's a full-body silicone love sex doll, realistic, solid, lifelike toy. Her name is Penny. She's 5'4" tall. Wow. You know what it costs? $580 for the cheap one, $1,400 for the expensive one. There you go. They're made out of silicone. They're lifelike, and you can actually have oral, anal, and vaginal sex with the doll. They feel like a real woman. You can have an orgasm with a sex doll. Can you believe that? Here's another one. NW doll, 62 inches, 158 centimeters, TPE full-size lifelike sex doll, real solid love doll with 3 holes, and stainless steel skeleton inside sexy female model. Her name is Sabrina. She's tan colored. Do you like your sex dolls tan? That would be the one for you. Here's another one, 170 centimeters, lifelike sex doll, silicone, TPE adult dolls, ass, vagina, oral, 3 entrances, love doll with metal skeleton. Okay. Now this is right on Amazon.com. You can go there right now and order this. If you're a kid, you can go ahead and order one. This is 100% for public consumption. Here's another doll, King Mansion, 163 centimeters. Anne is her name. She has 3 holes. TPE sex doll, ultra realistic, ass, vagina, lifelike, real love male toy. Here's another one, Van Cole, women's sexy deep V-neck halter, backless slit mini party dress. They have 9 types of dolls with 9 different dresses. Folks, you can't make this stuff up now. This is really happening. Matthew 24, as in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. In the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark. They did not know until the flood came and took them all away. So shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Romans chapter 1. What happened before Noah? What caused it? Well, here it is. God explains it. Quote, Paul said, quote, God gave them up to uncleanness through the lusts of their own hearts, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves. They changed the truth of God into a lie, and they worshiped and served the creature more than the Creator. For this cause, it says, God gave them up to vile affections. Even their women changed the natural use into that which is against nature. That's the Greek word physikos. Physikos means physical use. Women changed the natural physical use into that which is against nature. Likewise, the men, leaving the natural use, physikos, of the woman, burned in their lust toward one another. Men with men, working that which is unseemly. Askemosune is the Greek word, and it means indecent or decadent. Men with men, working that which is indecent or decadent, receiving in themselves the recompense of their error. The Greek word for recompense there is antimistia. It means you bought it, you own it. They received in themselves the recompense because they did it. They paid for it. Hey, you get what you pay for, is what that Greek word means. Of their error, that's the Greek word plane, which means delusion. Delusion. It's a delusion. Now, in our society, because of the incredible advancements of technology, you can now make a human being who almost looks like a real human and feels as good or better than a real human. You can now have sex with dolls, and in some cases, I'm sure Amazon somewhere is selling those sex dolls for kids, for pedophiles. I mean, who would buy a child sex doll if they weren't massively infected with lust demons and weren't attracted to children? Who would even buy a sex doll that was a child? Now you can dishonor your body, not just by having homosexual relations or lesbian relations, or being trans and having adultery or heterosexual or homosexual fornication relations. Now you can have sex in the privacy of your own home with a lifelike sex doll. Sex doll. They do not have for sale as yet sex dolls for women, but you can be 100% sure that somebody's working on that. As I'm speaking to you right now on the radio, somebody's inventing a male sex doll for women to buy. Put that on one of my predictions as on my prediction list that I get almost all my predictions right over the years. I'm predicting this one. There will be male sex dolls because people's perversions never end, right? In 2 Timothy chapter 3, it says, evil men, wicked men will continue to get worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. Listen, if you have a problem with lust and you're a born-again Christian, you just can't overcome the thing. It's because you're infected, not possessed, but infected with a spirit of lust. You have a lust demon, and he pushes you to feel things and think things you don't want to feel. Come for help, 602-636-5800. If you're a born-again Christian, you're eligible for free counseling services at the Arizona Deliverance Center. You need to come quick.
The views expressed on this program are those of the host and not necessarily those of staff, management, or ownership. This program was sponsored by Michael W. Smith.